Hi guys, I'm Steex, audio video production. Today I'm really honored to have here a RUF guitar. So intro and then let's talk about this company. So if you have seen my previous video, an unboxing video about two guitars from RUF Guitars, so it was really unexpected because I talked with RUF Guitars and they told me that was ready only one guitar, but instead I received two guitars. So it was really unexpected and was a really joy for me. So this is the first time I try out a RUF guitar. I really wanted to try out because I've met RUF Guitars at the NAMM show and also at the previous Guitar Summit 2023, and I was really impressed about the production of these RUF guitars. So let me introduce just a bit what is RUF Guitars. RUF Guitars is a company from Poland, I think from Warsaw, if I remember well, and they are famous, well, actually they are really new in the market, but they are starting to be famous due to their really high production and especially due to their kind of guitars. So these guitars, these RUF guitars, are not made of wood. So they are actually carbon fiber together with graphene. So the graphene is a composite material, so basically is a composite of different kind of materials, and this is why it's called RUF guitars, because the guitars are made of graphene, so this kind of composite material. You have anyway the link in the description if you want to know more everything in the website of RUF Guitars, because I don't know specifically every kind of aspect of the guitars. Anyway, they are really light compared to the same kind of construction of guitar made of wood. The particularity is that they are really high quality. You can see that this guitar is all carbon fiber, as you can see, from the very cool finish, really smooth, or carbon fiber. Also on the back and the neck, as you can see, it's a really cool piece of gear in my opinion, and this is a 7 strings. And why I'm laughing and telling you this, because I never tried a 7-string guitar, so it's really uncommon for me and it's really strange that I show you a 7-string guitar, but I try to play my best even if it's the first time I try out a 7-string guitar. So I think that the enclosure of the guitar is all made of carbon fiber, and inside there is the material which is the graphene. And I can also show you because we have this magnet plate which is also in carbon fiber, as you can see from the finish, and here there is this sort of composite material. So this is the graphene. I think I can show you here. Okay, this is also the electronics. So this is filled with this graphene material, and the characteristic of this graphene material is that basically they sound really good in resonance, and it's all homogeneous, the resonance, because it's a composite material and you can know that it's filled very well in homogeneous way. So this is really cool. So let me introduce the specification of this guitar. It's really cool that RUF Guitars comes with a sort of certificate, as you can see, and here is written all the specification. So let me say, this is a Schrodinger 7 Doctor version. You can see also that there are different versions, Doctor, Masterpiece and Professional, if I remember well. Each of these three main categories has different starting point for the price, but also for the quality. The finish is a blood splatter on carbon satin finish. Really cool. We have a graphene plain. The fretboard is a Rickylit black diamond, really cool. The scale is a 26.5-inch scale, so it's a different scale. I never use this sort of scale. I always use 25.5, if I remember well. The frets are 𝙎𝙬𝙬𝙬, I don't know if it's correct, 𝙎𝙬𝙬 57110S, I don't know. Then the pickup are SD. I cannot read this, but I write here. I have to check because it's written manually by someone, so I cannot read this, sorry. So 1 volume pot, 3-way switch because we have 2 humbuckers, and the tone. I think this is an hip shot. It's really thin, the neck, guys, really super comfortable. I think it's a D shape, really, I don't know, really compact shape. I really like the tuner, as you can see, are open tuner here, and I don't know if I can show you here. Yes, so you can see the back of the tuner. Really cool open tuners. And a really cool thing I discovered as soon as I unpacked the guitar is this little thing. So before the nut, there is this sort of dampening here. So it's glued, I think, to the neck. So this comes with really cool dampening, and I really appreciate this because it's really hidden. There is no any modification on the looking of the guitar, so I have not to place a dampening here. It's really clean. I really like the look of this dampening, and it's really appreciated because these guitars are mainly for metal. So a dampening is really useful. Sorry, I'm talking a lot, I know. Sorry. Let me introduce the gear that I'm using. I'm using this Driftwood Purple Nightmare amplifier because you guys have chosen this. I made a poll on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, well, go and check them out. I made a poll and you voted for this amplifier. So this is my Driftwood Purple Nightmare. I'm going directly to David Laboga cabinet. I'm using the Vintage 30 speaker because this cabinet has also a K100 Celestion, but I'm using the Vintage 30 with a microphone, which is a East Electronics R1, and I'm recording here in my Antelope Audio Orion Studio Senior Record audio interface, and I'm recording with Studio One, as you can see there. Then, of course, I am using the Torpedo Captor X because otherwise with 5 on master, there will be here a mess, and I can potentially destroy and put all these lovely pedals that I have here. Have you seen this? Have you seen? Really cool, guys. But anyway, the Torpedo is useful to lower the volume, but I have also 2 custom impulse responses that I made from this cabinet. If you are interested, you have the link in the description. And these 2 impulse responses are panned basically right and left thanks to the Torpedo features, and I'm recording. So basically I have some sort of stereo sound, room sound, okay? So it's not only from the cabinet. Let's play, okay? I've talked too much, I know, sorry. Oh, by the way, I'm using also this cloak by Catalinbread. Is really cool shimmer reverb that I used later, okay? So let's play. Let's start with some distortion because I think you are not interested in clean sound. I don't know the size of the strings, but they are really tight, even if the low string is really thick. Thanks to this dampening, there is no any noise. Sounds really great, really powerful. Let me adjust with some reverb. It's also really tight to the sound of the neck pickup, and it's really uncommon for humbucker, so I really like these pickups. Yes, I have to admit that it's a bit too thick, the neck, for me, because it's the first time I try out a 7-string, so I'm not really able to play really fast. I'm sorry. It's not the guitar, it's me. The guitar sounds really great, looks great. It's a really great piece of art and piece of equipment, in my opinion. It's really stable, it resonates really well, and it's perfect in the sound. So it's in intonation, in sound, in build quality. It's perfect. Now let me switch to clean channel, even if you are not interested, I know, but let me switch anyway. Okay, let me add just a bit of shimmer effect. Okay, neck pickup. Middle position. And then the bridge position. Sorry. Okay, now let's go back again. Let's use, for example, with low gain, without the reverb. Okay. Oh, by the way, I'm using this scissor feature here. That I think that with 7-string guitar is really cool. Without the scissor, I feel the lack of a bit of presence. So with the scissor, I think I can focus a bit the sound of the metal strings. Alright guys, this guitar sounds really cool. The volume is really loud. So you have the link in the description if you want to know more about RUF guitars. Pay attention that I have to review another guitar, so I'll make another poll on Instagram, so be sure to follow me on Instagram to choose which kind of gear I have to use to review the new guitar. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment below, let me know what you think about this amazing looking guitar, and I'll see you of course in the next video. Bye!